Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Shein haul. If you're new, my name is Jessica. I make videos about affordable fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel. So if you like watching videos on those topics, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button right down below. Today we have a really interesting haul. I have 6 items from Shein that are pretty fun for spring, and it's going to be a mixed bag. Honestly, some of the pieces that I got, I haven't tried them on yet, but on first inspection, we're going to get into it. As per usual, everything that I will be showing you all today will be linked down in the description box along with the size that I got and my sizing information so that you can make a more informed decision on what size you might need to take. And with all of that being said, let's just get right into the haul. First up, I have to say I finally found a pair of pretty decent wide leg black trousers. If you've been around for a while, then you probably know that I have been on the hunt for a good pair for a while and just have not been able to find any. And several months back, I did a Shein haul where I found a pair of like taupey colored wide leg high-waisted trousers that fit perfectly from Shein, and they were from the Shein tall collection, which at 5'7", I wouldn't really classify myself as being tall. I would say I'm on the taller end of average height for women. So I feel like because of that, I'm always in this weird place when it comes to places that offer regular versus tall pants, because I'm like, okay, should I get the regular or should I get the tall? Now, if you haven't been paying attention, then you would know that longer, like puddle pants are definitely the trend right now, especially when it comes to wide leg pant styles. So I have just been trying to find a pair that would be long enough to give me a little puddle at the bottom, but it's hard because I find that when being 5'7", a lot of pants that I buy are usually like the perfect length for me. I very rarely have to get anything hemmed. So that being said, it was hard to find pants that would be long on me. So these are from the Shein Tall, and I absolutely love them. Now, my one complaint is that they don't have freaking pockets. I mean, why would you make a pair of trousers and not put pockets in them? I keep wanting to put my hands in my pockets all the time, and there's none there. So that's my one little complaint. But other than that, I think they are pretty well made. The fabric feels nice. It doesn't feel cheap. They look a little bit like wrinkly right now because I wore them the other night, and I did hang them back up after I wore them, but for whatever reason, they just look a little wrinkly, probably from me wearing them and sitting in them and whatever. But if you're like me and you're looking for a good pair of just good wide leg trousers and you are on the taller side, you are going to love these. The other thing that I really appreciate about them is they are truly wide leg. That's another aspect of the wide leg trouser trend or wide leg pant trend in general that for my body type I have a hard time finding because I have like a bigger booty and like bigger thighs. So usually things that like on a model look like they're wide leg cling to those areas on me just because of the way that my proportions are. But these are perfect. They're wide everywhere. They flow away from the body. They're not clingy at any point. So these are a winner. Styling it with this really cute sweater that I just got from Amazon, which I absolutely love. And of course, I will link this down there with everything else too, but it is so soft. I love like the color of this like caramel with black stripes and these little shoulder details. I mean, that is so cute. Obsessed. They have so many different color variations of this too to choose from, but highly recommend. But I really like this outfit. I'm really into wearing trousers right now. It's such a great alternative, more like chic and more pulled together feeling alternative to wearing jeans. Just something to change it up, and you can casualize it. Like this is a very, very casual outfit with trousers, I think, but it still looks really nice. But in the next outfit, I'll show you how you can jazz these up a bit. The next item is this black corset, which is so cute. So I always have a little bit of low expectations for things like this from places like Shein that are super affordable, just because, you know, it's not like constructed the best, and it's also really not made for people who have more of like an hourglass body type because it's like small, medium, large, extra large sizing, which does not really encapsulate like the measurements that I have. So, you know, I have a bigger chest but a smaller waist, and so sometimes I feel like in order to buy something that has like, let's say a big enough cup size for me, it has to be a large, but that large is not really going to fit the rest of my body. That's the issue. So I did get this in a medium and I can make it work, although I do feel like the bra area is not quite giving the amount of support or is not quite the right size for my chest. It still can work out. So just a little note to all of you who might have a similar body type to me. But this is so fabulous. I absolutely love wearing like lingerie corsets and styling it as streetwear. I think doing it in the right way, it can be so sexy. And so I styled it in sort of like a suit situation. And I wore this the other night to a screening here in LA for this show on Paramount called Wolfpack. And I thought it was just like the perfect sort of like dark, edgy, sexy sort of vibe to go with the vibe of that show. And I think juxtaposing the sexiness of like the fact that this is a corset and it's very see-through with the wide leg trousers, which I just showed you, and like a tailored or like slightly oversized blazer to sort of give it that like menswear suit vibe, but throw in a little feminine, sexy vibe. It's one of my favorite things to do in an outfit, to juxtapose something that's feminine or soft and girly or sexy with something that's like masculine. And that sort of juxtaposition, I think, usually will always create a really interesting outfit. But I think that the suit aspect of it kind of helps it not to be too sexy if you have like a cool factor. And I think that menswear juxtaposition gives it that cool factor rather than like overly too sexy factor. But it is so cute. It's very comfortable. I'm not going to show you the full thing just by itself because that would be a little inappropriate. But I love that the back is like just like a sheer mesh, and it just has this really cool like double strap situation. The straps are adjustable, and it has a snap closure on the bottom so that it makes going to the bathroom a little bit easier. And then also it is a thong, which I love. I will not wear a bodysuit if it's not, because that drives me crazy. So this is just a really very sexy look for going out at night, and I felt very empowered and awesome in it the other night when I wore it. This is the piece in this haul that I am just like, what the? I saw this on Shein. I got very excited because I was like, you know, a really cool graphic blazer, sign me up. If you don't know this about me, I love blazers. I have way too many in my closet and I refuse to get rid of any of them because it's a wardrobe piece that I love and I want to have so many colors in. So saw this one, the product photo looked fabulous. Thought I'd give it a go. This is literally such a piece of trash. It is, first of all, so thin. It's like a shirt or a blouse material. Blazers need to be like a thicker, more stiff material, period. So it just feels so flimsy. It is so poorly made. I mean, look at the lining of this. It's absolutely atrocious. Has like the most sad attempt at shoulder pads going on, but like you would never know because you can't really tell. And so this is just, it's terrible. The one button that it has is also like so poorly placed. It's like right under the bust. It should be, I feel like, a little bit lower. That's how normal one button blazers usually work. So yeah, this is absolute garbage, and I will be taking this to H&M because if you didn't know, H&M has a clothing or textile recycling program. So if you recycle old textiles or clothes that you don't want anymore, they give you a 15% off coupon for your next purchase. So this will be going in my bag of stuff that I'm going to take to them so that I can save something on an H&M order in the future. But I mean, wow. It's terrible. I didn't even want to warrant it with a new outfit because it doesn't deserve that. It's literally the worst quality I have seen from Shein in so long. And Shein can be very hit or miss, let me say. Like, I've gotten some stuff from Shein that I freaking love, that I get so many compliments on, that I'm amazed at the quality of it. And then I get some things that I'm just like, oh, wow. And this is one of those. So garbage, going in the recycling, and it shall never be seen again. But it's such a bummer because imagine if this was like even like kind of well made, you know, it would be so cool. I'm really bummed out about it. Moving on to this cardigan. I have been a little bit obsessed with like checkerboard prints lately. I think they're really fun and funky. And so when I saw this cardigan in sort of like this mixed media, I guess for lack of a better term, it's not really mixed media because it's all the same fabric, but it's like such little like different pieces. You've got the little checkerboard, you've got this blue stripe which is ribbed, then this is smooth, and you got ribbing here, and you've got, take my bag off, more checkerboard, and then this fun kind of like cable knit at the bottom. So there's just a lot of visually interesting things going on with this cardigan at the same time. I got this in a large because I wanted to make sure that it had an oversized fit. I thought just the style of this would lend itself better to just being a little bit slouchier and bigger, and that was definitely the right call because I almost wish it was a little bit bigger than this, and I wish also it was a little bit longer too. But those two things aside, it's a really cute cardigan. It feels very soft on. It's not itchy at all, which I know for a lot of people, that is like a huge thing that they just cannot handle anything that has any sort of itch level to it. It's got some buttons that go down the front if you wanted to fasten it, but I think it's just so fun. And what I love about this also is just the different, like the pattern that's in it with the different colors. It really adds just something even extra to even like a basic outfit. So for this, I just decided to put together a really casual look that I would wear maybe like running around doing errands that has a lot of fun personality and visual interest to it. I thought the little checkerboard stripes kind of reminds me of like car racing. So I have this Miller racing tee that I thought would be a cute t-shirt to wear underneath it, just to sort of like keep with the vibe that it makes me think of. Then with these black jeans, which, oh my God, they're from this brand AYR, which I wish they still made this style of jeans. They don't. I'll try to link similar styles. Brand new white platform Converse that I am obsessed with ever since I got them. I literally wear them daily. They are so comfortable, you guys. Just let me tell you, they're so comfortable. I love the little platform on them. It just adds some height. It adds a little edge and like funkiness rather than just like the regular soled ones that are not platform, if that makes sense. The platform just gives it a little bit more like oomph. And then this little crossbody bag that I just recently showed in my Amazon designer dupes video that I will link in the description box if you're interested in that. This definitely has like that kind of like Chanel vibe to it with the quilting and the little chain strap, and I love that it's just meant to be a crossbody. It sits at like the perfect place, and it's the perfect size to fit like my phone, my keys, and you know, a lipstick. That's really all that I need when I'm out running around. I don't like to carry a lot of stuff and be weighed down, and this keeps you also hands-free, and just the little detailing on it. So cute. I love this outfit so much. In fact, I'll probably wear it out today. Well, hello. I am back, and it's a little bit darker. I had to go out and film something for a movie that I'm actually shooting right now, but I decided to come back and finish this video so I don't have to put makeup on tomorrow. But that being aside, let's talk about the next item, which is this floral pleated midi skirt. This is from the Shein Frenchie collection, which of all the like collections at Shein, that probably is my favorite one to go to look for new things, just because it's supposed to sort of have like a French girl style sensibility to it. Now I will say there's a lot of pieces in that collection that are not it, but you can find some really good gems, and a lot of the pieces that I have loved from my previous Shein hauls have been from that collection. I wouldn't necessarily say that this floral skirt is particularly French, but it is very classic in a certain way in that it's a pleated midi skirt. I find that that style of skirt just, it's had some really good staying power in the last, I don't know, quite a few years. They don't really seem to go out of style, and they are just so nice and so comfortable to wear. So when I saw this really fun floral print, I figured that would be a really fun piece to have for springtime. So being that this is a midi skirt, it's this very colorful, very girly floral print, I wanted to sort of edge it up a little bit with the styling of it. So I'm styling it with this little bright orange tube top, which picking out the sort of orange tones that are in the skirt, and then put the my favorite like studded black wide belt over it just to like give it that edge with the Doc Martens. I just think it takes something that would otherwise feel really, really girly and kind of edges it up, makes it a little bit cooler. Not that you can't style this skirt in like a very feminine girly way. I definitely will at some point, but I'm just in a mood right now where I like to sort of edge up my looks a little bit. Of course, whacking on a blazer because, you know, I love my blazers. This is one that I've just recently gotten from Amazon. If you've seen any of my Amazon hauls, then you probably heard me like wax eloquent about the drop Amazon blazer. So I got one in another color, this beautiful green. It's such a good, affordable, very well-made blazer, unlike the previous blazer that I showed you in this video. But as far as the skirt goes, it's so comfortable. It's got a very stretchy elastic waistband, so you just pull it on and off. It material-wise feels really good. I love the colors. So, I mean, you really just can't go wrong with a pleated midi skirt. There's so many different ways you could wear it. I could wear this with like a t-shirt and sneakers to like run around errands, or I could easily pair it with like a really pretty blouse and maybe some heels for a nicer dinner out. So they really are very versatile. Such a great piece to have in your wardrobe, and maybe having like a fun floral print for the spring season is just the little refresh your skirt options needed. So this blouse is so cute. I really, really like it. It's just a nice, feminine, pretty top. I'm always on the hunt for blouses that are just pretty and easy to wear in that they aren't like super strappy and require like a strapless bra or some situation like that. Just because I'm always looking for some different option from a t-shirt or a tank top, something that's a little bit more elevated and has a little bit more interest to it. And this definitely has visual interest in spades. So it has like this sort of like fuzzy sort of texture on the material. I don't know if you can really see that on camera, but it's really kind of different. It looks more expensive than it is. Like, I wouldn't look at this firsthand and think Shein right off the bat. Like, it kind of gives like anthropology sort of vibes to me. The collar is so cute. It's just this little dainty ruffle, and then there's this little ruffle detail that's on the shoulder too, which I think is so neat. And I think little small thoughtful details like that are what sort of makes certain garments look like they're a little bit more expensive than they actually are. And then it's definitely a bit low cut. So if you're concerned about that, you could wear like a little white camisole underneath it, or like a nude colored one, and that will fix the problem. For me, this is fine. And it does have these little teeny tiny buttons that go up the front, but I was able to slip it on and off over my head without messing with the buttons, which is nice because these little buttons are not so fun to button and unbutton, are they? I love that it's got these nice little stretchy sleeves. It's just, again, very ethereal feeling, kind of feminine and soft and pretty, and just a great blouse for just those days when you want to elevate your like pants and top outfit combination, I guess. The outfit that I styled with it, I think, is so cute. It's just a really great, like, more upscale casual look that I would definitely wear to like drinks or like dinner on a warmer night out, juxtaposing sort of the femininity of the top with these cargo pants that I got from Walmart. Cargo pants I feel like are more utilitarian style of pant, so pairing that with this more girly frilly top I think kind of helps to tone down the frilliness, if you will. And I love just like the neutral tones with the shoes. These shoes go with everything, and they're so comfortable, and they come in so many colors. It's just a really great look, and I know I'll be pulling this out of my closet as the months get warmer for just like nights out at more like upscale casual type places. I think this outfit would be perfect for that. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my style or just me, you might want to find me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm Miss More Style on all the social media platforms. If you haven't checked out my latest Amazon haul, I'll link that right here for you so you can go there next. There's some more awesome, fun, affordable fashion right over there. So go check out that one. I'll see you over there. If not, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.